আসসালামু আলাইকুম প্রিয় বাফালোবাসী, আমি মোহাম্মদ ইশফাক আমিন চৌধুরী বাফালো বাংলার অফিস থেকে আজকে আপনাদের সাথে একটি গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ইম্পর্টেন্ট ইনফরমেশন শেয়ার করতে চাইতেছি। আপনারা জানেন যে লোকাল ইলেকশন চলতেছে, স্পেশাল ইলেকশন যেটা আগামী ফেব্রুয়ারি 3 তারিখে এই ইলেকশনটা অনুষ্ঠিত হইতেছে। তো আজকে আমার সাথে যিনি আছেন উনি হচ্ছেন আমাদের রিটার্নিং ডেমোক্রেট কমিটির চেয়ারম্যান জার্মি জেলনার, এবং সাবেক বোর্ড অফ ইলেকশনের চেয়ারম্যান ছিলেন উনি। তো উনি 12 বছর ধরে এই পার্টিকে রান করতেছেন যে চেয়ারম্যান, এবং আমাদের কমিউনিটি খুব পরিচিত লোক। তো আজকে ওনার সাথে আমরা আজকে আপনাদের পরিচয় করে দেবো। উনি রান করতেছেন, আপনারা জানেন যে শন রায়নের যে পজিশনটা ছিল ওইটাতে 61 ডিস্ট্রিক্ট, সেনার ডিস্ট্রিক্টে ওইখানে ওনারা রান করতেছেন। এই ইলেকশনটা চলতেছে। So I'm just like to introduce our chairman, party chairman, Jeremy Gilner. And he started the party in 2003 when he's younger kids, and now he's party chairman since 2012 to here. So it's a long journey. We have a great leader, great community leader, great brother is here. Our press chairman, Jeremy Gilner.
Thanks, Mohammed. Appreciate it very much. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. It's an honor to be here with you, and I'm running in this special election on February 3rd, next Tuesday. Early voting's happening through Sunday, February 1st. I'm running because we're in an emergency zone in our country right now. We've got to push back. We've got to make sure that we have folks going to Albany to fight for us, fight for our community, push back on the Donald Trump agenda, which is hurting our state. We've been targeted by him because he's, punishing Democratic blue states. But what his immigration policy is a disaster. Things are much more expensive now than when he took office, when he said he was going to make everything, the prices go down. We're not seeing it. We're seeing an attack on our healthcare system, where our healthcare is becoming unaffordable, and our hospitals are being closed, and people are, Medicaid is under attack, and our state is being, plundered for the money that we usually get from the federal government, as well as for SNAP funds for food supplements. And so I want to go to Albany. I want to make sure we have a good safety net there, and that we can build some affordable housing to bring our housing costs down as well. So I just appreciate you, and early voting runs through Friday noon to 9, then this weekend 9 to 5, and then election day 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Tuesday, February 3rd. I'd be honored to have your vote.
Thank you, Chairman. Jeremy Gilner, also I'd like to ask you one question. Like, what's your plan about the situation going on overall the Bengali community and our community, especially Buffalo Bangla? A lot of Bengali community people gonna watch this thing, so they want to know from you, like, what are you gonna provide them, because right now everything is shut down almost. You already mentioned those things, so that I know how important the election for our community. Can you?
Well, I think it's important. We talked before that people are scared. They're afraid to go outside. I've been talking to hundreds and hundreds of people on the phone in the last couple of weeks, and some of them were afraid to even talk to me on the phone if they were immigrants or if they were folks that were new Americans. They were terrified, and we've got to stop that. We want to make sure our country is secure. We want to make sure our borders are secure, and if there are people doing bad things that aren't supposed to be here, they should be taken out of the country. But not at the expense of all the law-abiding folks that are here, all the people seeking asylum. The president is now sending people to raid people's houses of worship, and we saw 2 people killed. It's out of control, and we need to be able to do something about it. And at the state level, I think we can take action and pass a law that's going to ask that our state government does not cooperate with ICE. Our state police and our local police should not be participating in this drama and in this disaster of an immigration policy.
See, I see the other day like Sean Ryan also signed executive order. So when you go to the office, what's your plan? You're gonna sign something like that?
Well, that's the bill that I would support, to not cooperate with ICE, to have the state police and the local authorities not do that. Now, again, we want to make sure that if someone's committing a crime and they're not here legally, that they should be deported. But that's not what they're focusing on right now. They're out of control.
So the situation right now is how important the election because of midterm is coming. Also with you working the Democrat Party is from decades, so you know how is Buffalo City, and what's your expectation for the people, like how they're gonna get out, because this weather is condition is very
Yeah.
bad nowadays. but it's still like for the early voting and other stuff going on. So what's your motivation for the people, like how important this election to they get out and their
Well,
votes go to race?
it's very important. We saw last year's election, people wanted to send a message to Donald Trump. I think we're going to have that next Tuesday as well. I've been talking to a lot of people who've said, we're with you. We can't have this. My opponent wants to say nothing about ICE. He wants to just hide, acting like he's some kind of a middle of the road person, and he's not. We need to make our voices heard, and we need to let folks know how important this is to have a representative in Albany during the budget process to be delivering for our community, because the Democratic majority is in charge in Albany, and all of the funding that comes from the state comes through the Democratic majority in the state assembly, and I'd be honored to be there representing this community. And keep in mind, this is an election that is in the whole town of Amherst, all of the Tonawandas, if you live in the town of Tonawanda or the city of Tonawanda, all of Grand Island, and North Buffalo, and the north and west parts of Buffalo. So that's where folks should be seeing flyers in their mail and seeing television, that you can go out and vote at any of our 15 sites across the district for early voting.
So like you see that Buffalo City is only one part, the north side. So people are living in Buffalo, others like east side, other side. You guys don't have it, the election. Normally 61 district, Senate district, that's the election going on. And this district was surrounding a 3 and 4, city and village. So Jeremy Jalnar, we want him to win, and we are going to support him because he's always supporting the Bengali community. I remember some stuff with you actually. I like to share the community. When we apply for halal food in the Buffalo school, Jeremy Jalnar help us, and he know how to do it this thing. So we got those through those things, and also be like when we need any event, any kind of help, he always help us. So Jeremy, what's your after you win, what's your plan with the city of Buffalo? Like we have a lot of issues, the funding and other stuff. So how are you going to manage the deposit fund and
Well,
more fund in the Buffalo?
I think Mayor Ryan has done a tremendous job with his transition team, putting together a really solid group of folks, that very diverse group of folks from all over the city. But he is seeing that the city is in tough financial shape. So I want to be a partner to him and help him with that funding from the state. But he's making tough decisions already. But I think you're seeing what a great job he's doing with this. We've already had some storms, and you're seeing the streets getting taken care of like they haven't been in the past, maybe. But I'm going to need to sit down with the mayor as soon as if I'm honored to be elected on Wednesday, to talk to him about his needs and what we need to do for the city. He's got a great plan for affordable housing. We want to expand that. We want to stay on top of making sure that happens. We want to be a partner with Senator April Baskin to make sure that we're working closely with her in the state Senate to deliver for the city of Buffalo as well. Even though it's a smaller part of the city that is the 61st district, we want to be here. The city of Buffalo is the crown jewel of our community.
So February 3rd.
Yep.
So what's your for your voter? What are you gonna tell them? Like a last word, like
we want to make sure that they can go check out whether they're in the district by going to elections.erie.gov, and they'll be able to see their ballot if they are in the district. And if they've applied for an absentee, they can check that out. They can also get the list of the early voting sites at that website as well. They can vote at any of the early voting sites during that time. But on February 3rd, they need to go back to their regular polling place, which they can check out at elections.erie.gov.
So I'm gonna say it's Mangla with Bengali people, because a lot of people are Bangladeshi, they're watching this thing. Actually কেন জার্মি জেলমারকে ভোট দিবেন আপনি? আপনারা দেখেন গত ইলেকশনে কি হয়েছিল, আমরা ট্রাই করছিলাম যে রিপাবলিকান ক্যান্ডিডেটকে দিয়ে কি হইলো, তো বিপদে পড়তো আমরা কমিউনিটি। রাইট নাও আপনি দেখছি শন রায়ান কি কাজ করতেছে, সিটির জন্য অলরেডি এক্সিকিউটিভ অর্ডার সাইন করছে। তো এইগুলোর জন্য আমাদের দরকার ডেমোক্রেট পার্টি, এবং আমার কথা যারা শুনতেছেন ইয়াং ফোকস যারা আছো, গেট আউট অ্যান্ড ভোট, তোমরা যাও ভোট দাও, কারণ end of the day overall we need a Democrat party. We need people who are sitting in the offices, our people, our community people, are the Democrat party people. So জার্মি জিলমার উনি অনেক দিন ধরেই আমাদের বেঙ্গলি কমিউনিটির সাথে আছে, বাংলাদেশি কমিউনিটির সাথে অনেকদিন ধরে কাজ করতেছেন, এবং যত প্রকার হেল্প লাগে আমরা ওনার কাছ থেকে আমরা পাইছি, সবসময় পাইছি। এবং উনি বর্তমানেও আছেন এরি কান্ট্রি ডেমোক্রেট কমিটির চেয়ারম্যান। ইনশাল্লাহ উনি বিজয় হবে। সবাইকে আবার ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। সেস গুড নাইট or something to that effect.
Thank you for watching tonight, and please get out and vote and make your voice heard.
Thank you, Buffalo Bangla, and especially I want to thanks to the Ronnie Bhai, Kareem Bhai, Mahoub Bhai is behind the camera. Actually, they're doing a lot of good work. And thank you for having me here with the chairman as big boss with me. So, good luck and see you guys. Get out and vote. And don't forget, February 3rd, election day, 6 to 9 p.m. Okay? Thank you.